This man survived severe burns all over his body, but he had a heart attack just because he took one more look at his goddess just one day ago. After the firefighters got everyone out of the fire, he should have rested for a while, but his body went back towards the fire like it was possessed. His partner Amy noticed something was wrong. She tackled him to the ground at the last second before he entered the fire. When Amy checked on him, he actually shouted outside the fire that it was too cold. John was soon rushed to the hospital. After the doctor ran some tests, she found that his temperature was going up and down like a roller coaster. It didn't take long for Lisa to report the situation to House. Lisa said John had 3 skin grafts for severe burns 6 months ago, but just last night, he suddenly developed a temperature that went up and down. But House was distracted by the lack of pain medication. He perfunctorily assumed that John's brain was just fogged by the smoke from the fire. That's what caused him to lose his way. And the temperature could have been taken by a nurse in the emergency room by mistake. And then he was ready to get up and leave. And in the face of such a perfunctory diagnosis, Lisa got in House's way. She demanded that House analyze John's condition. House had no choice but to look at the medical records, and Keith thought it might be the result of an infection from a previous skin graft, and House agreed with him and asked them to run a full blood culture on John immediately and give him antibiotics at the same time. And while they were at it, House went straight to the dean's office. The dean demanded that House apologize to the cops he'd offended, but House remained unimpressed, and that really pissed off the dean. If House hadn't inserted a thermometer into Vitter's anus, Vitter wouldn't have gone after House's addiction to painkillers and wouldn't have charged House with trafficking in banned substances. Now that Vitter has evidence of House's criminal violations, if after the trial, House will face at least 10 years in prison, and Vitter has given House more than one chance. As long as House apologizes to him, Vitter wouldn't charge House. It was House's own fault that it came to this. Although the dean was furious with House's actions, he finally gave House a bottle of painkillers. He asked House to take the painkillers as soon as possible, so that he could stay awake and apologize to Vitter. House had to come to the police station to find Vitter. Vitter thought House was coming after him, but House apologized to Vitter. He was shocked to see House apologize, but he also knew that House's apology wasn't genuine. It was just a ploy to get him to drop the charges and avoid jail time. He simply said he would not withdraw the charges. House was desperate, and Lisa began to examine John, just as John's partner arrived to see him. But when he saw Amy, John suddenly felt a great deal of pain in his heart. Lisa was ready to resuscitate her, but John grabbed Lisa by the neck. Everyone rushed to stop him. The doctor immediately called for a sedative to be injected into John. After the sedative was administered, John then let go of Lisa, who was about to choke. Soon the crowd reported the situation to House. They found that at the time of John's madness, the electrocardiogram showed that he had tachycardia. Tony thought John's symptoms were neurological and asked for a spinal tap, and the absent-minded House agreed to Tony's idea straight away and left without looking back.